What's going on, everybody? How you doing tonight, this evening, I should say, this Thursday evening, snow day, and that's why I'm doing it up so well. But you know, my schedule that I told you guys, I'm gonna keep hitting you with content from Thursday to Sunday. And this is a video that I want you guys to understand the typical, from my perspective, for what I've seen in my life, my 40 years of on this earth, 20 years as being a high school football coach, 10 and a half years as being a mentor, and seeing the emasculation of the Black man. And this one instance of a Black man being emasculated on Stephen Wilcox's would it show, sorry about that, on Steve Wilcox show. You're going to see about this young 17-year-old male and this young 17-year-old female that's in high school. The female got 2 children, and we're going to see basically we're going to see on the reaction of a parental. It's another a parental, I should say, another video for a parental fraud. And we're going to see the reaction of this young man's mother. And again, as I said before, what a lot of young Black men have to deal with, and why a lot of Black men, such as at my age, literally have to see sorry about that, see a therapist for. I'm telling you, this right here is very, I should say, extremely important to me, because it's stuff that a lot of young men, young Black men especially, go through. People trying to tell them that never been around a man, that was always single, that trying to tell us what it means to be a man in their agent of chaos eyes. And I hope a lot of young men watch this video. But before I go any further, please like and subscribe to my channel, Cashapp Lamar Dream Big Podcast on YouTube. Like and subscribe to my channel. If you want to donate to the channel, you can do so as well. But also, this video that I'm showing will be in the description box as well. Let's get to it. I'm gonna critique this video as well, so you can hear my opinions of it, as you guys love to hear. All right.
One of the most viral clips we've ever had involved a young couple and their heartbreaking double DNA disaster. Javon and Taylor's emotional story captured the hearts of millions. Take a look at a clip. Javon, you came here because you both had questions whether this little boy is your biological son. The results are, Javon, you are not the father.
All right, before we go any further, you see how people are quote unquote surprised by this? Being as though some, as you can see, that's not, especially that young lady, that's, the young lady that's in the front row, some of these women can see a hoe when they see it. Excuse my language. She's a 17-year-old woman, young lady, that's more than likely being raised by another single mother that, that the father ran off because he couldn't be a man. Because again, it's a cycle that we won't let go. Our music is like this. Our society is like this. Our community is like this as a whole. Not all of us, but a lot. I'm gonna say most of us are. All right. This is why we, what's the word? We tend to believe everything we hear instead of understanding everything that's been told to us. It's a lot of people that's dealing with hurt, inner hurt. You understand me? Inner hurt. All right, so let's go on. I got to remind you guys, these are high school kids, 17 and 17. This young lady, 17 years old, have 2 kids. The first kid, he is not the father. Let's go. This is the young man's mother. Listen to what I seem to be, what I feel to be, is very typical of a certain type of mothers in the Black community.
Y'all stay strong. You already know. Y'all got this. Y'all understand that? And let no one take y'all from what y'all have going on.
It's crazy. That's the typical upbringing that young man is facing. But as you guys see from the stage, the only man that you see is Steve. Even from, you saw the young lady, 17-year-old young lady mother, you know, you saw her, and you see the 17-year-old young man mother as she just spoke. You see, this is not just a small percentage of us. Not from my perspective at all. And people that I speak to across this country, same thing. But let's keep going.
Only, like I was telling Javon.
I don't get why they clapping either. I kind of do get it. It's a shame that they clap for more chaos and disorder. This is what it is. It's chaos and disorder, no order. They clap for disorder. You know, this is supposed to be normal. This is supposed to be normalcy. But it's bringing nothing but hurt. Brings nothing but hurt.
This is different than when we do a DNA test with adults. Because adults, sometimes they are committed in a relationship, and it doesn't make a difference. And in this case, it is a little different because the age of your son.
Steve, he looking like in disgust.
Now we're going to
just
talk
like
about
any man of
this
order.
2-month-old little baby boy. And the results of this DNA test, Javon, is that you are not the father.
Again, they're yelling like this is something that is rare. As I told you guys before in the other video I did today, parental fraud is huge in the world, especially in America, especially westernized societies. This is a fucking, excuse my language, this is a fact. And I'm so passionate about this video because I get people, especially other Black men, that's so fucking passive, so delusional, that they don't want to even speak about it because they want to keep their jobs. Instead of telling these young men that they supposedly coach, supposedly teach, supposedly mentor, no type of knowledge that they need. Let's keep going.
Taylor's,
listen to this. That's the mother. That was the mother of the young lady.
We came to get closure. We got the closure. Y'all either got to move, y'all got to push forward.
Look at that woman. Look at that. You seen that woman. I want to show this back. I want to show this right back. Hold on a second, guys.
Gotta move, y'all got to push forward.
Watch it. Look, she's in disgust. I'm not saying that she grew up with a father or a mother. But if she didn't, if she grew up like the mother that's talking that bull, in my opinion, that bullshit that's not helping none of them, it's keeping us as a people. These the type of women these are type of women that they tell us to put on a pedestal, Black men. But this woman right here, I'm not saying that she grew up with a mother and a father, but I believe if she didn't grow up in order, she probably both of them. They're looking in disgust. Because they probably saying, I can't believe this woman is saying this to these kids. But this is what it is.
Nothing changes for you?
I'm going to be the grandmother regardless.
all crying like this is not common. That's what delusional people do. That's the only thing that you can actually come up with. That logic that's the only people that's illogical do is act like this is not normalcy.
Oh, bro, nah, bro.
Listen, you told the girl to get off.
Babies, if you love these babies, you're gonna stay the same. You're not gonna change. Do you understand that? You're gonna be a man and you're gonna do what you've been doing. That's that, okay? There's no need to fold. You've been in their life since day one. Come on. It's hard. You're gonna go through this. But what did you tell me?
Look at that big ass tattoo on her neck. Brothers, you gotta stop impregnating these type of women, man. You gotta stop I know we being raised by these type of women, but we gotta figure this out. We gotta wear a condom, man. We gotta stop making these concubines the mother of our children. The mother of our children. We got to stop. This is hurting us generationally. This is hurting us.
I understand you.
She over here emasculating this 17-year-old kid that's actually is going to benefit off of this, God willing. That he don't have 2 kids at 17. He have his whole life ahead of him, but his own mammy is emasculating him to tell him that you're not a man if you don't take care of someone else's fucking kids. And I'm supposed to sit here and let these passive aggressive males text me, call me, email me, telling me I shouldn't say that because I'm a mentor, I'm a coach. Or I got these females getting mad at me because I'm not putting them on a pedestal by telling the truth, not disrespecting nobody, but just because I'm not putting them on a pedestal and letting them do whatever they want in my life or giving a young man some advice, I'm the cornball. It's because they want the black man to keep on making bad decisions. They want the black man to keep impregnating women like this so they can emasculate our fucking sons like this.
I understand. She
do not understand. She do not know how to be a man. Let's get it. Let's go. Come on.
Everyone was heartbroken after Javon found out that he was not the father of Taylor's
She can't even keep a man.
2 children.
And women like her.
And his story went viral with over 10 million views. Now he and his mother, Vandalina, are back to give us an update. So, you know, you're a very popular guy. People watch that show, and I mean, I don't know if we've ever had a story with more attention given to it than yours. So you were on, and you were pretty devastated.
I know that attention gotta be. It was a whole lot of delusional folks, and there was some logical folks that were saying certain things that was triggering these mentally ill people that probably believe, yeah, he should take care of those 2 children if he already been doing it. Fuck his life. It's about the kids that the 17-year-old girl created for another man. The big picture is, and they did it in my generation the most, if you ask me, you know, Generation X. This young woman is having multiple partners, unprotected sex in high school. Young man is having unprotected sex with this young woman. How is this bettering our community when 2 kids are having sex, creating a baby? That baby more than likely is going to do the same. And then the cycle goes and goes and keep on going and keep on going and keep on going. How are we supposed to establish wealth? How are we supposed to like go up in a wealth gap when we keep on getting in debt. This is the most parental fraud. Being parents keep you down, especially as a Black man. We have to make better decisions. We have to. Let's get it going.
How hard was it for you since you've been on the show?
Well, Steve, it was pretty hard. You know, it was hard to, like, you know, get myself back to where I was before. And, you know, the help of my mom, you know, my family and stuff, they helped me with a job, and I'm going to school as usual every day, waking up at 6 o'clock. But it's been mainly like, it's been frustrating me. Like, I'm just not used to it. It's different.
You went from being a father of 2 children to being a 17-year-old teenager with no kids.
Right.
Which I say, and I still say, you dodged a big bullet.
Hell yeah, he did. A big bullet that his mother probably wanted him not to dodge. I'm trying to tell you, a lot of these parents want their kids to make that same mistake that they've been making. A lot of these parents absolutely do. I tell you, I've been a coach for 20 years. I've been a mentor for 10 years. I've been all over a lot of places in this country. I know a lot of people throughout this country. They see it, I see it. A lot of these single mothers want their son or daughter to make the same mistakes as they did. To be honest with you, in the last 10 years of coaching, oh my God, it's getting worse. It's getting worse for these kids. It's getting worse. This kid, you could tell, let's look now, for now I'm saying nothing. This kid gonna need, it's like 95% of Black men and women, it's gonna need help, therapy, professional help. His mother gonna say he's ready for a family. She probably gonna, the way these women typically are, some of these women, such as like his mother and that young lady's mother, both of that young lady is going to need some psychiatric help. He's going to need psychiatric help, and he's going to need it fast and probably for a long time. Again, I cannot say this enough times. You women that's raising these boys chaotically need to stop. And these girls chaotically need to stop. You're hurting future generations. You're hurting them. This boy is confused. He wants to, he probably have kids already. This is a couple of years ago when they did this. He probably have kids. I'm hoping that this kid, this boy don't have kids. We don't need it. He need help before we can do that. All of it, I need help. I get help, but I need help as well. Like, we cannot keep on doing this to our children. Because we not only doing this to our children, we doing reckless shit and chaotic shit for the future as well. How are we going to actually create a wealth gap? You know, put the wealth gap, you know, try to, you know, reach for the stars when it comes to the wealth gap, when it comes to actually family empowerment, if we keep on destroying ourselves. And these are the ways. I'm back. Guys, this is the end of the video. Again, I'm gonna leave the link to this video right under the description box. And so you can look at it for yourself. Again, please like and subscribe to my channel. Share this video. Let this go viral, because a lot of young men and women in high school need to hear these things that I'm saying, because I'm not that anybody saying that flows, that understands basic logic and what we need to promote more And that's strength mentally. Because I don't give a fuck how much money you got. If you're not mentally stable, it means nothing. That's basic stuff. All right? Please like and subscribe to my channel once again. Share it. Remember, you're watching Kasim Lamar Dream Big podcast on YouTube, baby. Let's keep it going, keep it coming, and there's gonna be more content that I will be creating for you guys. And please, and also thank you for subscribing to my channel, people. Peace.